word typecast is always used in a negative way. I know myself, I know who I am, I know my background, I know all these different things. And the challenge for me has always been that I should try and do as many things as possible. The thing that Anurag Kashyap did is he made me a real person. You know, and that is like one of the biggest takebacks that I have from working with him. Those people who say all those bad things, they don't know you. They didn't wake up next to you. They didn't, you know, have breakfast with you or, you know, help you during your day or in any capacity. So why should their opinion matter? In my head, I'm going, why is this newsworthy? Why are you solidifying somebody's nonsense comments or things that are lies just to get a few more readers?
I don't get affected by negative comments, and I don't perceive negative comments as negative comments. I just believe that what I am doing, if I believe what I'm doing is right, it doesn't affect me whether people are liking it or not.
I'm a better mommy if I'm a working mommy, and I really do believe that I am not meant to be just at home and taking care of my kids.
They might come from different worlds, but their love and passion for cinema has united them for a recently released song, Third Party, welcoming Abhishek Singh and Sunny Leone only on Bollywood Bubble. Hi you guys, how have you been?
Good, thank you.
You know, when I first saw the poster, I thought, okay, this is going to be, because New Year's, Christmas, everything is around the corner. I thought this is going to be the new party anthem of the year.
Indeed.
And as I told you, I haven't watched the song yet because it hasn't released. I have this vibe that, you know, you can't get from the poster that, okay, this is going to be a hit. Maybe it will be played in every club. So you tell me, what was your vibe like when you guys were, you know, shooting for it?
The moment Sunny stepped in, I knew for sure that this is going to be a huge hit. Now the only task that was left for us was to make the song look good.
Yeah.
And I think it has been shot really well. The choreography is very nice. Our styling is very nice. Both of us are looking absolutely fab.
Thanks.
I agree.
And we have a great chemistry.
Yeah.
And we have shot at a very beautiful location. The concept of the song is very nice, and you will love the song, the music, the lyrics, everything.
What about you? Because you are a charmer. I haven't seen a song where you are in it and it's not good. It has to be good and you have to be hooked.
Thank you. Well, I think this song is amazing because it has this beat that's reoccurring, and I think that beat people are going to get hooked with. I mean, it's in the trailers now, this short little clip that we released. But I think once they hear the lyrics, once they hear the music, the sound, the vibe, like you said, I think that people are going to get completely hooked to this. And that's what we're hoping for.
Yeah.
But Abhishek, for you, now Sunny has this very positive aura. You know, when she walks into a room, it's not intimidating at all, even if you're meeting her for the first time.
Yeah.
But even then, was there ever a moment of, you know, intimidation? Because everyone just loves her and whatever she does, you know, all her films, her songs, everything.
Yeah, when I met her for the first time, she was rehearsing at the studio. And she was wearing these huge boots with huge heels.
Yeah.
And
Oh my God.
you know, I was in my sneakers,
Yeah.
and even in my sneakers I was very uncomfortable in dancing. And you know, when I saw her, I said, my God, this girl is dancing in her boots, and she's so dedicated and so focused that she has, you know, she has actually worn her boots to the studio for the rehearsal so that she can rehearse. And I felt bad at myself that I should have also worn my boots and come.
अरे वो boots में heel था.
Yeah.
So I had to rehearse in those
Yeah.
because if I have a choice, I would say I don't want to wear any heels and just wear some sneakers and go. But if you don't rehearse in the heels, I will definitely fall.
Yeah.
And you don't get used to stepping like this. So then they were like, you're going to wear your boots. Like, आपके पास कोई option नहीं है. You have to wear them and rehearse in them. So I said, okay, I'm doing it.
But Sunny, do you feel music videos sort of help you connect better with the audiences? Because in a very short span of time, you sort of, you know, showcase a story or something. Like if it's a party song, you create that aura around.
Well, I think that music has a special place in most people's hearts. And no matter what that genre is that you like or whatever that music is that you connect with, I think that music is a universal connection, and whether it's not this song, it's a different song or another song that people like, and that's the point, is that we connect with people and we either vibe with them on the same page or we agree with what those lyrics mean. This one is a party vibe. And the lyrics are amazing, the song is amazing, and you want people to feel good, because we live in a world where so many crazy things happen all the time, and sometimes our escape is music. And so if we can create things and create beautiful visuals, then I'm all for it, always.
I would not say challenging, but because I did not realize the challenge, I was taking one step at a time. And slowly when the song came up in the shape it is right now, then the next big thing was to make it look very beautiful for the audience, to make it look grand, and to make it reach the audience. So these three things had to be done. So this, you can say, was a bit challenging, or you can say that it was a task for me, because I had written it with so much of love and affection, and there's kind of my own feelings about a party, and what do I feel when I go to a party, and what do I feel about myself, how I visualize myself. It's a reflection of my personality. So yeah, but I think slowly things fell into place, and today is the big day. And I hope the audience loves it.
Amazing. Sunny, I have always found you to be a very versatile actor. Like, you have tried in your journey, you have tried different things, different roles. But somehow, recently you also said that somehow people didn't think you could fit in a serious role. They couldn't perceive you like that. Do you feel that was a case of sort of being typecast in the industry?
Well, the word typecast is always used in a negative way. I know myself, I know who I am, I know my background, I know all these different things. And the challenge for me has always been that I should try and do as many things as possible. But sometimes those things are not possible. They're not on the table. I don't really have a choice. And the thing that Anurag Kashyap did is he made me a real person. And that is like one of the biggest takebacks that I have from working with him, is he validated me as an individual and as an artist, or as someone that wants to be taken seriously. Because the thing is that we get stuck in different roles, or we get stuck in different bubbles, but no matter what, people's perceptions are their own personal perceptions, and they're stuck in their own bubble, so they can't see past those things. But I don't think my fans are like that. I think my fans are amazing. I think that they see all these different things that sometimes journalists or reporters don't see, or let's say in a newspaper. So it's not me who's typecasting me, and it's not my fans who typecast me. It's the
few set of people.
everybody else.
The outer world.
So it just takes one person at a time, and hopefully it changes.
I think it's already started to change. It's already broken. Earlier it used to be, a lot like that. Like, I think 10 years back, if you're typecast in a genre, then you'll only keep doing that. But I think today, as I mentioned, you have been versatile.
Now people are also very open to different forms of acting, and in accepting different forms of acting, and in accepting a person doing different kind of roles.
Also because the audiences have become much more accepting today. Earlier, I think they were also in a box, so they couldn't think out of it. But Abhishek, for you also, your journey has been so inspirational in so many ways. Like, not many people have the courage to leave a well-built career. You have been an IAS officer, and to leave all that to follow your passion further. Where did you gain that courage from, or what was that initial line of thinking that, you said, okay, let me just do it?
So I think gathering courage is a slow process. You take baby steps. And once you achieve certain things, and then your conviction becomes even more stronger, and then you tend to believe that what you are thinking is right. So I always wanted to do multiple things in life. I wanted to pursue art. I wanted to be an IAS officer. I wanted to do certain things in social sector. I wanted to make this field of social service an entrepreneurial venture. So I always wanted that I should build up some venture which should become a social entrepreneurial venture. So which is still I'm working on.
Yeah.
So then when I became an IAS officer, I was constantly thinking that how can I do more? How can I do more? What else can I do? And slowly things started shaping up, and this happened.
Okay, that's quite motivating to even hear. But as public figures, there's so much that I'm sure you guys deal with. So many reports coming up, so many things being written. Even on the internet today, there's a lot of love that public figures get. I completely agree. But there is a negative side of the internet also. How do you guys take it as? Because as someone who, if I talk about myself, even if I read one negative comment on any of my interviews, I get a little, I don't know, for 2 minutes I just get a little sad and upset about it, and I forget about the 100 good comments that have come in. How do you guys tackle? Because I'm sure the numbers are much more in your cases.
See, I somehow don't get affected by negative comments, and I don't perceive negative comments as negative comments. I just believe that what I am doing, if I believe what I'm doing is right, it doesn't affect me whether people are liking it or not.
Yeah.
So I don't read those comments, even if somebody is praising me, or even if somebody is very critical of me.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect me much. Even if somebody says that you should win Oscar for this role, you've done this so beautifully, it won't affect me. That I won't start feeling happy that, oh wow. So I think I am very critical of my own self.
Okay.
And few of my family members, my friends who I show my work to, I seek their opinion, and beyond that, nothing matters to me.
Okay, Sahni, how is it for you?
I feel, I feel really similar to what he said. And also I think that those people who say all those bad things, they don't know you. They didn't wake up next to you. They didn't, have breakfast with you or, help you during your day or in any capacity. So why should their opinion matter at that moment when you're looking at it? So there's certain people, let's say I've known a reporter for a really long time or a journalist, and I've done many, many interviews with them, and they write something that is completely false or give justification for nonsense. And in my head, I'm going, why is this newsworthy? Why are you solidifying somebody's nonsense comments or things that are lies just to get a few more readers? I'm going to see that person again. Like it makes no sense. And I think those are the times I get frustrated. But as far as like just general people talking a bunch of nonsense, I'm okay with it.
It's really, sometimes it's sad to see such kind of journalism still existing, when people become unethical and do certain things, and then the entire industry is looked down upon.
Yeah.
That's why, when they talk about the media fraternity, it's not a very rosy picture that people have painted. And then we all are in that circle where we are just sort of badged, which is upsetting, but I completely get your point.
It goes both ways. And I think that if, I have been in support of all media outlets for so long, and same with yourself, that when, let's say, somebody from a higher up position is saying, no, we need to run this story, even if you know that it's a lie, it's like, how do you even stop it?
Correct.
So it's a vicious cycle that.
It's a vicious cycle, 100%. And I also believe, that if at all comments should affect you, comments of your loved ones or the people who you value should affect you, and secondly, the comments of people who have achieved more than you have. So only those comments should be taken seriously. Otherwise, people who have not achieved as much as you have, or if you don't look up to them as your ideal, I don't think those comments should affect you in your professional career.
Definitely. I think this also comes from experience, because the two of you have had a lot of experience. That's why this, maybe earlier it wasn't the same case. Sunny, when I talk about you, you have done so much. You are an all-rounder. Like, you have been in films, you have explored so many genres, you have done television, you have done music videos, you have done social work. You are a mom of 3. This, when I see only, I'm getting a little tired. And you do it in real life, in all practicality. Does it ever become like, okay, now I just want to, relax, or does it ever become too overwhelming for you? Because there's this also certain mom guilt that's attached with moms. I have seen it with my mom, where she has given up on her, business ideas, or not wanting to go out because she wanted to raise us up in a certain manner. So I was like, okay, she did so much for us, and every mom is like that.
Yeah, I tell my children all the time that I'm a better mommy if I'm a working mommy. And I really do believe that I am not meant to be just at home and taking care of my kids, even though that is a full-time job.
Yeah.
It is not easy.
I know.
And, those women who stay home, they take care of every tiny little detail to the T.
Yeah.
It is perfect. But I know that I can do a lot of different things for my children. I might not wash their laundry, but I am there. Yeah. I am present. We do homework together. We sit with them. We're together as much as possible. And that for me is quality over, taking my time away from the kids. So I compromise on those different things. And we talk about this all the time, because my kids always say, why do you have to go, Mommy? And I say, well, we like taking family vacations, or we like going places together, or I did all these activities with you today, but I also have to work because nothing is for free.
Yeah.
And, both Mommy and Daddy, we have to work so that you can have all these nice things that we do, and more than anything, that I can give them the time. So it's a compromise that we've all come to.
Yes.
Okay, but on that note, thank you so much for joining me. All the very best for Third Party. It already looks like an exciting song, and I'm sure it will be.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sunny Leone.
Hi, this is Abhishek Singh.
And you're watching us on
Bollywood Bubble.